Okay, last part on this 2017 BMW. I put the engine in it yesterday. I plumbed all the coolant, electrical, oil lines, you name it. It's all done. And then I was done after that. Today we're going to put oil in it, fill the coolant system, and prime the engine, and then we're going to give it a fire. That's it. So next I'm going to show you this Astro vacuum filler. This is a pretty simple device, but it makes refilling coolant systems just so much easier. There's a lot of plastic on these hoses, so I'm going to be somewhat cautious here, and I'm probably only going to pull a little over half a bar of vacuum. I just don't want to risk damage anything. So we'll use this to fill it probably 90%, and then we'll just top it off as needed. But this just makes filling it a lot easier. And how this works, it's Venturi effect. I've showed this before, but it's been a while. So all you need to do is open this valve and have this one open, and then you're going to flip this switch. Or sorry, this one's closed. This is your draw when you're going to suck the fluid in. So you need this one closed, this guy open, like so. And then turn it on, and what it'll do is it'll suck all the air out of the system just through the Venturi effect, and the air will come out of here. So, and then you'll see the gauge. Hopefully I can get this in the camera. You'll see this gauge, it'll start to build a vacuum. And like I say, we're going to go to probably 0.7 of a bar. I think that's should be okay. So there you go. So our whole system now is under vacuum. And a good representation, I'll show you guys. If we come in and just take a look at this radiator hose, it's completely flat, right? Like it's completely sandwiched together. If you pinch it, so that's kind of a good visual. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's another one's completely. I mean, they're all going to be flat like that, but. That's basically all it's doing, is drawing a vacuum on it. And then we're going to grab our coolant, and we're going to suck it in. Another good reason you want to do that with the vacuum is just to make sure you don't have any leaks or anything in your coolant system before you go put $50 worth of coolant in it. I want to point you guys down a little bit. Here. See if I can. Trying to get both the coolant and the gauge in the camera at the same time. Yeah, that should work. So we've put our suction hose into the coolant. We're gonna grab this guy. We're gonna attach him in here. And then as soon as we crack this valve, we're going to start sucking coolant in at a pretty rapid rate. So if you watch this hose here, actually it'll go this way because we're sucking it into the system. So as soon as we go to open this, it's going to fill the coolant for us, and we're going to open it kind of slowly. And you'll just watch that suction hose here. Once it starts to crack, there you go. So if we open it all the way, we're just hammering fluid in there right now at a pretty good rate. So you have to be careful. You're going to start sucking in air. I mean, this coolant's it's doing one of these. It's dropping so fast. So we got to be kind of mindful of that. And how you know it's full? Well, two things. You can keep an eye on the expansion tank, but the pressure will be it'll start to drop down to 0, and that means you basically fill the system at that point. So this coolant bottle is like here somewhere, so we're almost to the point where we need to grab the other one. Yeah. Yep. Oh. So there you go. We emptied a gallon there pretty quick. I'm gonna get another one. Oh shit. Well, you guys get the idea, right? It's kind of hard to do, filming. So I'm gonna finish this up, and then yeah, we'll get this thing started. I'm gonna top this off just a little tiny bit. Full, and we'll keep our little containers, recycle the old coolant. But yeah, let me give you guys a quick look at this tool. It's got all the caps and all, all the different makes and models. There's a pressure tester side of it up here, and then here's your suction hose, and here's the unit we just used. It really does make refilling radiators or coolant systems just so much easier. And not the cheapest thing in the world, but we fill that whole system in a couple of minutes. And we can be fairly confident that there's you're not going to have air bubbles and air locks and all them issues, right? Next, we're going to prime the oil. I got to figure out which fuse. I got to go get the fuse diagram out of the back. Figure out which fuse box has the fuel pump fuse in it. We're going to pull it, crank it for a bit, and then I'll turn you guys back on when we go to start it.
You weren't recording.
I didn't press the record button.
Oh!
Oh, I missed the first. Oh my God, the YouTube's gonna freak out.
Do a second start.
Oh.
Silly goose.
Silly goose. Right. Can't believe I forgot that.
So it's one of the main reasons to be able to actually record it. We know. Alright, good work. Did you just say it was the first start?
Yeah, I guess.
Wait, it's recording right now. Alright.
I know. I can't believe I forgot to press record.
I know. Baby wants to go crazy.
I can't believe I forgot to press. Okay, quick little final video. This car is all put back together. It's running beautifully. Not a single check engine light, and it's been running for quite a while here, probably 10 minutes or so. Let me close the hood. I got to put it up and put the covers. It's the only thing left are these two covers. That's it. Everything else is done. I cleaned up too. This place was a bit of a mess. This car, it needs a vacuum and whatnot, but other than that, it's done. Yeah, so final product, right? So not a bad little car. Nice Christmas present for the wife. Let me show you guys the inside. Oh, it's hot in here. I was testing the heat. So here's the mileage. So it's 20,943. Zero lights, zero check. I've started it like 3 or 4 times. I've heat cycled it. I'll show you guys. This is how you see if I can figure out how to do it again. Yeah, vehicle info, vehicle stats, and then here's your oil. So when you do this, it does this kind of, you got to tell it to start, right? But then it'll rev the car up. I'll show you. So it revs it up a little bit. And I was watching it on the scan tool, so it commands it to like 1100. It does a whole bunch of stuff. Oh shit, my scan tool's disconnected. So don't look at those numbers; they're not going to mean anything. I got to reconnect the scan tool, but it just does this thing, and then eventually it'll tell you what your oil level is. We got pretty close. I think I might top it off a little bit. It has like a scale that would be on a regular dipstick, and it's like right halfway in between it, so it might need a touch more. But yeah, so super nice little car. We'll turn the lights on. I don't know if that helps or not. Oh, the camera lens is very dirty. Holy crap. But yeah, definitely a nice place to be. The seats are super comfy. And yeah, it's got LED lights in it, and sunroof. And yeah, it's pretty slick. Glove box, user manual. Oh, here's what I was saying. There's the engine oil level, right? So here on the right, you see your min-max. So we might put a little bit more oil in it. It's pretty close to being low. Other than that, this car is completely finished. It does go in out of gear, so I did remove the screw out of the transmission, or not remove it, but wind it back. So what you do is hold this guy, and that's drive. And then if you come over, you're in sport mode, you wah 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 wah. And this is a 8-speed. If I can show you guys, there's 8 gears. So pretty wild. And then neutral, reverse. Oh, you gotta squeeze the thing. So squeeze this thing, reverse, and you can feel. I can feel it going to reverse. Park. Oh, press park. There you go. That's it. So yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, it looks nice in here. Sign's nice. Car's done. Nice Christmas present for the missus. And yeah, pretty much it. That's it. This car's done. Yeah, there's really nothing else to do to it other than put this 2 skid pans on. And yeah, I'll probably give it another oil change pretty soon, like 1,000 miles, maybe even 500. Just because, you know. Everything seems to be working. Oil temperatures are fine. Oil pressures are good. All that stuff. I got the radio going. Oh, copyright. Who cares? Whatever. Everything seems to be good. So yeah, time to go to the DMV and transfer a tag or a number plate, and yeah, stick it on the insurance, and it's done. And there's literally nothing else to do to it. You know, 35-40K, I'll do the transmission spill and fill, which I think on these you get drop the pan, rear diff, that kind of stuff. But it's got new plugs, you know. I mean, I did the whole engine's been completely rebuilt too, from like a seal perspective, like the rocker cover, oil pan seals, everything's done. So it has not a single oil leak, which won't last long on a BMW. But yeah, I still can't believe I didn't press record for the first start. I said, this thing started right up. It's stupid. I had some funny jokes going on there too about it blowing up. So anyway, that's it. That's it for this series. We're done. Another car back on the road. Keep the wife happy. And I'm going to sell my blue BMW. So anybody in the Charlotte area, Charlotte, North Carolina area, looking for a BMW, or anywhere really, I don't care. I don't care where you come from, as long as you bring cash. That blue one will be for sale. I'll sell it pretty cheap. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.